Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go in Western New York.
Ready up!
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He'll go back to Etienne on first down. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Rip, 23. Son. Here we go.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time.
Let's go.
I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Etienne has the first down, still going. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Next to score, Jaguars 7, Bills nothing.
Following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Boye Oluokun with the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
319.
From the gun, it's Allen. A pass. Caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for a
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bills first down.
49-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Devon Hamilton up for the stop.
Gain of a yard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
What's that?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A short throw caused by Kincaid. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
James Cook, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another
Here's the 24.
Jaguars first down.
We'll run the toss here to Etienne. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Red.
Etienne. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. It's the Jaguars on top. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Cam Little on for the field goal.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll start on the ground with Cook, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 38 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Carry for Cook. Big opening up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. From the gun, here is Allen. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4th.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, son, Phil.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That one intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Play action. It's Allen. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard
So,
line.
from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Man in motion here is Washington. Lawrence now on 2nd down. To the left side, it is caught by Mike. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On red. Hey, change attack.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 more yards. He's tackled at the 30.
Hey, Lion. Take right open.
It's 2nd and 2.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Look out.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
What's that?
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
2 more yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the
Pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Allen working from the pistol. He'll find his running back, Cook. The Bills going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
3rd and goal.
180. Look out.
Allen going to throw here on 3rd and goal. Moving to his right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
180. What's that?
They're going on 4th down. Allen. He'll try to run for it. ETN now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
A gain of 12. First down, Jaguars.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Easy route.
They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Cam Little to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
What's that?
On play action, here's Allen. On the run to the right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Back at the 29-yard line.
3rd and a long way to go.
Alert! Look out!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Eric Murray. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
2nd and 10.
Hey, run!
In motion is Myers.
Silver!
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, go!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
At the 9-yard line.
On the red.
They'll run it here with ETN.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Again, they give it to ETN. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Bill 7. Cam Little to kick on for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Round 80! What's that?
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
319! Look out!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
What's that?
Throwing again. It's Allen. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Stop. Monday. Half. What's that?
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Escaping to his left. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
39-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Allen. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Rolling to the left. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Go, go! Hey, Ginger, time! Time!
On the give, it's Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And the Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Man in motion here is Washington. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
4th
quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
right, let's go.
Up 2nd and goal. At the
2nd down, Lawrence. Oh, man left wide open. Good play design there. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Look out.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's screen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from the Sunshine State. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Minshew. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes the Across midfield, down to the 40-yard line.
Yellow. I'm the blue lady.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with a run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, it's Mahomes. Moving to his left. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They go play action with Mahomes. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
We're going to find out pretty quickly how aggressive this head coach wants to be here, Mike. All the analytics say on the plus side of the 50, you've got to go for it. You have to take advantage of this field position and try to come away with 6. Big decision here, but I think they've got to go for it.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Kareem Hunt. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Hey, I'm decent 24.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Catch man right side by Thomas. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Jaguars, first down.
Rip, 23.
First and 10.
Man in motion here is Washington. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one's complete to Washington. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. We are through one. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with first and 10.
On red.
In motion comes Thomas.
Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And he's into the end zone. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play for KC. 37 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. Lisa 24.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to put...
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout, a chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Red on red. 11.
They go play action for Lawrence. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Red 23. Hey, Ginger, attack.
Man in motion here is Washington. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
A gain on the play of 58 yards. And the Jaguars
off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
2nd and goal.
All right, here we go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now and goal. They'll run the sneak. Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with ETN. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Mahomes now back near his own goal line. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. A first down throw for Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Jaguars. First down.
Now Lawrence. Flush to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
24.
They put Strange in motion. 2nd down, Lawrence. Pass caught by the tight end, Strange. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
All right, let's go.
They put Strange in motion.
Here we go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That is caught by Washington. And he'll be taken down. A big play for Jacksonville. A pickup of 44 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Man in motion here is Washington. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
On red.
Send a man in motion right. Over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. Rolling right. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And third down coming up. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver. And down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the ground, here's ETN. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Brian Cook up in the safety spot to make the tackle.
Ready?
Second and 5.
Second and 5.
Check, Panther. Hey.
They'll run the toss here to ETN. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
Lisa 24. Third. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. And he's in. Brenton straight. Touchdown, Jaguars. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. He's got his man Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught downfield. It's Kelce. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
38 yards on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelce. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow!
Mahomes now to throw again. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a Big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He'll let this one go. deep for Thomas. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws.
And he'll take it on in. Johnny Munt. Touchdown, Jaguars. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mahomes fakes the give and keeps it himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
Mahomes on the keeper.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
No gain on the play.
Now, here's second and goal.
Second and goal. At the Jaguars' 5-yard line.
One last shot now for Mahomes.